It is 5 months until Christmas. We have not got long. It will be here before you know it. And yes, I know it's July and I know the summer holidays have just started and everybody's going on holiday and busy with kids and doing everything else. But if you start planning for Christmas now, if you start getting things a little bit ready in the spare 5-10 minutes that you have, you are going to find Christmas a lot easier, a lot stress-free, and you'll save a little bit of money. Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm a solo mum to one, and on this channel I talk everything budgeting, frugal living, general mum life, Disney cruise that I'm going on this year, and I absolutely love this time of year, which is Christmas, and I want to help you save money and have a stress-free Christmas. In today's video, I'm going to go through 10 different things to do 5 months before Christmas to make it a little bit easier for you as the time gets closer. If you haven't watched my previous video, 6 months before Christmas, I will link that in the description below and I will link it in the cards above for you. Go and check that out because that one is going to really help you, and then come back to this one or watch this one and then go back to that. Either way, it doesn't really matter, just give them a watch. In the previous video, the 6 months before Christmas, I talked about setting a budget for Christmas. Now you could do an overall budget, or you could split that budget down to gifts, to decor, to food, to activities, whatever else you want to be doing over the Christmas period. It's completely up to you. That's Luna, by the way, not my dog. I'm dog sitting. My first thing for you to do 5 months before Christmas is to actually review your budget again. And I think this is going to be one that's going to be happening every single time I do one of these videos. You need to keep reviewing your budget. Has anything changed in your life over the last month from the 6 months before Christmas video where you set your budget? Has anything changed? Have you had to dip into your savings for anything? Because life just gets in the way sometimes, doesn't it? Have you put in extra for rising food costs? Is there any birthday parties that your kids need to go to around the Christmas period? Or are there Christmas parties that you may be invited to, or your kids may be invited to? And being able to set a budget for that as well, or adding it in to the budget. And also in my previous video, I talked about trying to declutter, starting side hustles and finding new ways to bring in some extra money for savings for Christmas. If you've been doing that, if you've been decluttering and making a little bit of money, you started a side hustle in any form, I will be recording a side hustling video for Christmas nearer the time, but right now I'm getting ready for my cruise, so it will come out after that one, so that you can save a little bit of extra money. Now, if you have been doing that, then reallocate your budget, add it into your budget, or if you've got an extra expense, then that extra side hustle money have come in at the right time because it will cover that expense. So every single time that I do one of these videos, my very first thing is review the budget. Life takes over and I might have to dip into some savings, or there might be some new expenses that have occurred. To do around Christmas time. You might be asked to go away, you might be traveling somewhere instead if you've spoken to family about it, or you might have started some new side hustles or decluttering and making a little bit of extra income somewhere that you can actually put towards your Christmas savings. So go back into your budget and review it from the beginning. Number 2 is to actually start a Christmas stash area. So in my previous video, I talked about writing a list of gifts that you want to buy people, and actually start looking at charity shops and car boots and the summer sales that will be happening very, very soon. Have a look at all those to see if you can actually buy anything early. Then what I want you to do is find a cupboard, a space, a drawer, something in your home where it's like a Christmas stash area. So every time you find some cheap Christmas cards or wrapping paper, or you buy the essentials like sellotape, blue tack, batteries. Batteries are important. Don't worry, another essential video is going to be coming out too. Have a space in your home which is dedicated just for Christmas. Now, when I was a kid, I can't remember a Christmas area like that, but I do remember the Christmas food area, and we were not allowed to touch it until Christmas Eve. Did anybody else have that? I'm sure lots of people did, but if there was a tub of sweets bought or some chocolate bought, it went up in a certain area in the house, and that was the Christmas food. You are not allowed to touch it until Christmas Eve. Let me know if you were the same. So start picking up little things like those essentials. Start picking up some stocking fillers as well. such as little games or books or socks or things that you find in a charity shop or things that are going to go on sale throughout the summer. Finding those little items and putting them in your Christmas stash area is going to keep everything nice and tidy. Another quick tip for you is to actually put a sticky note or a sticky label on the actual gift so you know whose gift it is. I have done this many times where I've bought gifts and I have no idea why I bought them or who I bought them for. So putting a little sticky note or a sticky label on a gift that you've got with the person's name on it, at least you know exactly who it's going to be for. Now, if you don't want to do sticky notes, you could get some giant food plastic bags, pop it in there and put a label or write on the actual food bag, and therefore the present doesn't actually have any sticky labels on it. So it's up to you what you do, but get a Christmas stash area in your house and start putting little things away that you pick up at the shop or the charity shop or wherever you may be. Number 3 is to start planning your homemade DIY gifts. Are you going to do some homemade crafty gifts? Are you going to be making your own Christmas cards this year? If you are, again, summer is going to be having the summer sales as well soon. So go and check places like Hobbycraft, go and check charity shops like I've continually said, or even try websites like Temu or Shein. I do have affiliate links for Temu and Shein. I will link them in the description box below for you. But do check those places out for any crafty items, because then you can start making your Christmas cards, you can start making homemade gifts. Also, if you are going to make some baked goods, some homemade baked goods, if you're going to make someone a traditional Christmas cake, now's the time to start making that. Or maybe even writing out a load of ingredients that you are going to need. Now, if you are baking stuff with like flour or caster sugar, they usually have good best before dates on. So you could even pick a packet up in your weekly grocery shop and just pop it to one side ready for Christmas. But if you are going to be doing any DIY, homemade Christmas gifts, Christmas cards or Christmas decorations, start making a list of what you're going to be doing, start making a list of all the things that you're going to need. And once you've got everything, then why not start straight away? Number 4, I said this in my previous 6 months till Christmas video, and that is to declutter and prep your home for Christmas. Now, the kids are off school right now, which is always a bonus, especially if you're in the UK. They're off in the UK, don't know about anywhere else in the world. One of the days, if you've got nothing to do and you can't afford to take them out, let's do a declutter of the kids' toys and the kids' clothes. This way you can sell them, you can donate them, you could just make room in your house, because obviously, as I said in the previous video, people are going to buy gifts for you, for your family, not just as the parents, but siblings, aunties, uncles, grandparents, friends, possible cousins, whoever is in your family that buy for your family and your children. There's going to be a lot more stuff coming in. So what you want to do is get a lot of stuff out. So have a look through all the stuff that you already have. See if your children have outgrown anything. See if there's anything that you no longer want or need, and start selling it to make a little bit of extra money, but also to declutter your home. Also, another good thing to start, if you can this summer, if you've got not much to do or you've run out of money and need to keep your kids entertained, is actually get all the Christmas decorations out and sort through them. Anything that is broken, anything that's no longer working, get rid of it and then see if you need to buy anything else. Now, car boot sales are great for Christmas items because a lot of people do sort out their attics or their lofts and they get all their Christmas stuff out and they sell them. So you might find an odd bargain at the local car boot or yard sale or at the charity shop. But if you have the time, get all the Christmas decorations down, see what you actually need, and then you can start looking or start making new decorations for Christmas this year. Number 5 is to write a Christmas master list. You need a big list, a master list, a main list of everything that you need to do for Christmas. This includes your budget tracker, your savings tracker. This will include your gift list, any school events or work events that you need to attend or pay for. My son was asked to go to Panto with the school at the end of the summer term. We haven't even gone back in September and I've already had to pay for him to go to Panto. The scores are even organised this year. This master list will also include Christmas card list. It will include the food shopping list, and anything else that you need for Christmas will go in this master list. Now, if you would like me to create a massive Christmas master planner, then do let me know and I will create one just for you. Number 6 is to start planning your Christmas activities and events. Like I just mentioned, my son has been asked to go to Panto with his school for December. I've already got it organised. But I also know that some events that you would love to take your kids to are not always cheap, are they? They can be a little bit expensive, especially if you have 2 or 3 kids as well. It's double the cost. So if you are on a really tight budget and you're not going to be able to enjoy big activities with your children, then either start saving with £5 a week, so you can just do one activity, whether that's going to the pantomime, going to see Santa, going to a Christmas fair or anything like that. Then go, just put £5 a week away starting now, and then you'll have a little bit of a chunk towards Christmas time where you're going to be able to pay for them to go and do something. If you can't even afford that, and there is no judgment here, time is tough, and if you are a single mum on a budget like me, then things can get a little bit tight at times. So here's my little idea for you. Start checking out local community boards and pages online. Try and look at local groups on Facebook, where they will post all the Christmas events that are going on. I know that near me there's a Tesco in the next town over that does a free Santa and crafts, and you get a little gift and everything else for completely free for those that are on a really, really tight budget. So that is something that we do in our local area. Is there anything like that in your local area? Go to the local library. They sometimes put on lovely Christmas events. You can go and look at Christmas lights. I mean, that's completely free to go to. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of entertainment. If you take snacks and drinks with you, then when they want to get something, then you don't have to pay the extra for it. And then you can just enjoy the atmosphere. Also, check out your local National Trust. It's not overly expensive, and I think around October time they do a free pass as well. I'm not 100% sure, but subscribe to my channel, and if I see that come up, I'll be sure to let you know so that you can go and do some free activities. But there's a lot of different things that the communities in most areas do for people that struggle, that are on a low budget but still want to make Christmas as magical as possible. Now, as Christmas does get closer, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos of how you can make Christmas magical at home, which is going to be on a very low budget, but your kids are absolutely going to love. So don't forget to subscribe so when it gets nearer Christmas, you don't miss those videos. Number 7, is to set a Christmas budget per person. So if you are at work and there's going to be a Secret Santa, what's the budget? And don't go over that budget at all. If you are doing Secret Santa with a large group of your family, set a budget for each one, and that is how much you are going to be spending. If you are on a tight budget, then again, set a budget for each child, for your spouse, for your parents, for your siblings. Just set a budget of how much you're going to spend on each person and don't go over that budget. I will be doing a Christmas gift idea, homemade and in the shops, that's going to be on a very good budget for you. Now, I said this in my last video, but I think it's important to say it again. Have a chat with your family and friends and let them know that you want to make Christmas a little bit simpler. Or be completely honest and say you have to do Christmas on a budget. Therefore, you're going to get them something, but it's not going to be much. If you've got a big family, then do Secret Santa, so you're only buying one present. If you have a lot of children in your family, maybe speak to the adults and say, let's not do adult gifts and we'll only do children gifts. Or we're just going to do a family gift rather than each individual gift, and that will save you money. I love a basket. I love a basket gift. I'm really good at doing basket gifts. I haven't done them for a while because I think my family are getting annoyed at me. But I will do a video on basket gifts that you can give for a family that they will absolutely love. Don't feel embarrassed or ashamed or uncomfortable speaking to your family about it. You might actually speak out, but there might be 2 or 3 other people in your family that feel exactly the same way and will breathe a sigh of relief once you actually use your voice and you speak up, because they will feel the same and it will take a lot of pressure off them as well as it will you. Number 8, start using cashback and loyalty points. Also download a load of apps. I will do another video on the apps that you should download to help you save money when you're getting ready for Christmas. Now, I use Top Cashback quite a lot, especially with this cruise. I've used it continuously. I also use a few other apps when I go grocery shopping, and one I do is called Shop and Scan. So with this Shop and Scan, don't know if anyone's heard of it before, I do have a link, I will link in the description box below, but every time you go grocery shopping, you come back and you scan all your shopping and you get points. Those points accumulate over time and you can get them back in vouchers. Now, you can get Amazon vouchers, Argos, you can get food delivery vouchers. You can also get, which my son is very happy about, vouchers for the Arsenal Club. So my son is extremely happy about that. I am at £100 vouchers at the moment, which I'm saving to use for Christmas, so that's already £100 that I don't have to worry about because I've got it all in vouchers. Don't forget your loyalty cards that got Asda Rewards, you've got Tesco Club card, you've got a Nectar card, you've got Lidl Plus, and Morrison's have one as well, but I can never remember the name of it because I don't go to Morrison's. But there's lots of different loyalty apps and cards that you can use when you go shopping. Start using them religiously now, because by Christmas time, they will all add up and you will have a little bit of money to spend towards Christmas, especially if you've got a Nectar card, because the toy sale comes up in October for Sainsbury's. So you'll be able to go and have a look and use your points on buying some extra presents. Number 9, I think 9 and 10 are really, really, really important. That was a lot of reallys, but they really are important. Actually start planning memory Christmases rather than money Christmases. And what I mean by that, have a look at doing things like scavenger hunts or days out that you go to the park and you do a scavenger hunt. Look at doing 12 days of gift giving or 12 days acts of kindness. You could even do a 12-day countdown to Christmas. You could plan a Christmas movie night. You could plan Christmas baking days. You can plan Christmas family days, not just your immediate family, but the extended family or friends, depending on what kind of family you have, because you don't always get on with our immediate family, but maybe you have a good group of friends that are like your family. Plan like extended Christmas. Now, when I was with my ex-husband, he had a group of friends and they did something called Prexmas, which is pre-Christmas dinner. And they used to spend one day, they used to go around one person's house, everybody used to take a dish and they would have Christmas. They'd all do Secret Santa. It would just be a lot of fun. I personally didn't enjoy it because I didn't overly get on with my ex-husband's friends. Should have been a red flag right there. But it was something that they all did. You could do a meal out, which would be more expensive, but if one person hosted in their home and then everybody that came in bought something, whether that was the meat or a vegan dish, vegetarian dish, the roast potatoes, the stuffing, the gravy, whatever it may be, it will cut the cost down. You'll all have a great time and it will be memories that you will make forever. But doing that with little kids or making some kind of memory Christmas rather than a money Christmas, start brainstorming ideas, look at Pinterest. If you'd like me to do another video on a memory-filled Christmas rather than a money-filled Christmas, let me know and I will definitely do that video. And finally, number 10, the thing you need to do 5 months before Christmas is to get your mindset right. Now, Christmas can be very, very stressful. There's a lot happening. Things come up last minute. It's a lot of money. It's just too much, and people will say that you're Scrooge if you're not doing certain things, and people will agree with you, and it's just a lot, isn't it? It's just a lot. So making sure that you're checking in with your mindset is really, really important around this Christmas period. Maybe writing a journal or having a poster up or an affirmation board, like Christmas is supposed to be calm and magical and kind and joyful and loving. Just for you to remember that Christmas is about those things and not about getting the best gift or getting the most expensive gifts or keeping up with everybody at school. It's about making memories. It's about joy. It's about love. It's about family. It's about friends. It's about the Christmas spirit, and that is what Christmas is all about. So make sure that you are checking in with your mindset, maybe journaling to make sure that you're staying on track. Remember to keep things simple, remember to be frugal, and just have fun in a calm mindset. So rather than be in a pressured mindset, be more in an intentional mindset. And I think that's really important when it gets closer to Christmas, that we stop putting the pressure on ourselves that we haven't done everything right, or we haven't got enough gifts, or we haven't got the right gifts, or we didn't give enough, or everything's gone wrong. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. What matters is that you are with the people that you love the most, and that you are enjoying Christmas in the best way you can. Now, I know that everybody can't, and I am going to be doing some more videos on charity, on different charities that you could support in your own way without spending money, just to be there, just to give others the joy at Christmas that maybe we take for granted, but they don't actually have. So that is what you should do at 5 months before Christmas. Let me know what you think, any thoughts, ideas, and drop in the comments what else you would do that I haven't mentioned. And then I'm going to be doing 4 months till Christmas. And after the 4-month mark, I'm going to rev up the Christmas time, because the Disney cruise will be over and I'll be getting ready full steam ahead for Christmas. So if you are a Christmas person just like me, then do hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Christmas content, because I love Christmas. It's so much fun. If you like the video, do give it a thumbs up. If you think it will help someone else for Christmas, then do share it to them as well. That'd be much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos from me. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, or good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.